Hello dear students and welcome back. In this section we'll start learning about Linux command line. And this is a very must-have experience, knowledge for when working with any type of hacking actually, because maybe you have read somewhere, you started Googling when you started to learn hacking and you type something like how I can learn hacking. And most of the time, like 99% of the time, you will see something like learn Linux, learn some mathematics, and then few softwares here and there, and some techniques and so on. So Linux is a must-have knowledge when you want to be a pretty good hacker. Now, this is not only for hacking Linux, but also Linux is great for when learning about networking, when learning about the web, because almost all web servers around the world are Linux based. Anyway, so Linux is very awesome. Now, very clear here. Linux is not the only thing you need to learn. There are many things you need to learn about, but this is a discussion for another section. Anyway, for now, hopefully you have installed virtual machine and you have installed Kali Linux on that. So we'll start that and run Kali Linux. And from here, on Kali Linux, we'll start learning about the command line. Now, learning the specifics of Kali Linux itself and the tools and how it's being used as a tool for hacking, that will be a discussion for another section. Here we are just learning the command line before jumping to any more advanced things. It's very important actually to be comfortable dealing with the command line. Anyway, I will just here wait for it to run and we will get into it. So let me just pause and get back to you guys. So now we have this login screen. Just type Kali. These are the default one, and you will be logging in as a normal user. All right. And just wait a little bit more. And here it is, up and running. Now you can see everything here. So let me just open the terminal. You will find it right here. All right. And if we open this, as you can see now, we get this terminal. So first of all, before doing anything, you get this information right here. So what does this information mean, basically? So first of all, here is your username. Remember when we logged in, we typed the username to be Kali. Here is Kali. And this is the host name. And this is the home directory. So this tilde is a shorthand for the user home directory. We'll learn about that more in depth in the future, but let's just here have a general overview. Now, the next thing you want to do with a terminal is execute commands. And commands take the following format, generally speaking. So you'll type in the command, then any options, if there are any options, and then arguments, if you have any arguments or the command require any arguments. So an example of these commands is the ls command. If I run this, you will see it will list all the directories, files inside a specific directory. So here we are in the home directory, right? And inside this directory, we have these directories, desktop, documents, downloads, and so on. So ls will show us these directories. Now this is the command itself. It can take also an option. So options are basically switches sometimes we call them switches, are just another command that can modify the behavior of the command. So for example, here I use -a, and when we want to add an option for a command, we start with dash. So we can make we can distinguish between the two. So this will modify now the behavior of ls and how it works. So if I run this, now you can see I have different output. I still get this folder, public, template, and so on. But -a stands for show me all files directories, including the hidden ones. So any file or directory that starts with period like this is going to be hidden by default, so you cannot see it when you open this directory. All right, so the user can't see them unless he change the options and ask for showing them. Actually, if I go see this, I open this, open folder, and now I am inside this home directory. This is the user home directory, and it's called Kali. And you can see here are the folders we have seen, but we cannot see any hidden file. If we want to see hidden file, I go to view, then from here show hidden files, and here they are, as you can see. But let me don't show them. All right, we don't need that. So this is the option. How about the argument? Well, this can also take an argument. Since here we are dealing with a command that shows files, directories, and so on inside a specific directory, so we can add a directory argument, and this will show us the files and directories inside this specified directory or path we provide for this command. So if I just provide this slash and hit enter, it will show me this is called the root directory in Linux. It will show me the files and directories inside this root directory, and inside here you can see we have a folder called home, so we can also use that home and hit OK or enter, sorry, and we will get also these files and directories inside this directory here. All right, and as you can see, this is the general structure of any command. First we add the command, and the command itself by default will work, generally speaking. Also, we can add options to modify the behavior of the command, and we can add arguments, so we can do specific action on these arguments. All right, and if we don't specify them, some commands will accept that, some other commands will require arguments to be added depending on the type of the argument. Now depending on the type of the command. But what I want to say here is that don't worry about this. We'll learn all the different kinds of commands inside Linux, how they work, and how we can use them to our advantage. So we can navigate the file system, we can create files, delete files, we can connect to the internet, maybe use some tools, utilities for networking, for a little bit of some tools that are used for hacking, information gathering. Linux by default, Kali Linux by default. If I close this and come here to this applications icon, Kali Linux icon here, you will see we have so many applications, and actually these are not all of them. Kali Linux is full with hidden tools we can use, and these are very awesome. And if we come to each one of these, you can see we have here this arrow indicating that we have more. If I click, you can see, and so many tools here we can use, and we are going to have so much fun in this course, because I am I am having so much building this course. Hopefully you too. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.